6:49, time for the morning rush. A standoff in Los Ranchos ended in a deputy-involved shooting. BCSO says that one person is dead and no law enforcement were injured. Now, yesterday, deputies were called out to the 4th Street Fire Station for a call of a man with a handgun. When they arrived, they say that the suspect reversed his car and crashed. Now, after a long standoff, he was shot by a member of the SWAT team.
Albuquerque police is still investigating a deadly shooting from over the weekend. Police say officers responded to a neighborhood near Montgomery and San Pedro a little after 9 Saturday night. Officers found one person who had been shot. They died at the scene.
APD is investigating a fatal shooting near Nob Hill. Police say that happened on Charleston, just north of Central, shortly before noon yesterday. Residents called 911 after hearing gunfire. Now, police say that when officers arrived, they found a man with a gunshot wound who later died from his injury. Erica.
And here's a look at our school day forecast. At 40 this morning, we're off to a chilly start. You'll still want to wear your fall layers today. Temperatures will be cool throughout the day, but we'll make it to 60 degrees, which is pretty nice with some sunshine.
The mayor of Santa Fe is hoping to amend the state's constitution. Mayor Alan Weber is proposing to remove a provision that prevents cities or counties from making gun regulations that are more restrictive than the state's. The proposal will go in front of state legislators during their next session. If passed, it would then go before New Mexico voters.
Despite APD's claims that a cleanup operation has reduced crime in the Central Corridor, one Albuquerque business owner is saying that that's not the case. Yesterday, APD announced 70 arrests and nearly 500 traffic citations. However, the owner of Duke City Auto Body Repair Shop says that her business has been struggling to keep the homeless from camping outside her shop. Erica.
And here's a look at our threat index. It is low today. We do have some fog in southeast New Mexico, so take it slow in Eddy and Lee counties, and we'll see showers in that area.
It was a beautiful day for runners hitting the trail in the Sandia Foothills over the weekend. The Albuquerque Parks and Rec Department hosted their second Foothills 10-mile run yesterday. That was in the Elena Gallegos open space on Tramway. Officials say that about 240 people took part in this year's event. That race offered more than $7,000 total in prize money.
This Thanksgiving holiday travel period will be hectic. AAA says about 55.4 million travelers will head out 50 miles or more from home this Thanksgiving, making it the third highest travel forecast since AAA began tracking it in 2000 and a 2.3% increase from last year. Erica.
All right, to check on traffic. The maps are clear, no accidents or slowdowns to report, and Tracker is heading south on I-25 toward the Big I. Everything's looking clear in this area.
Overlook them as they pick at the crumbs of food you drop at your feet, but a new study shows pigeons are smarter than they look. A study by Ohio State University revealed that pigeons have what they're calling bright bulbs for brains. The findings show great problem-solving ability, even resembling artificial intelligence with its learning.
Time for the 5 facts.
At number 5 this morning, if you're looking for a new job, you could be in luck. Now, happening today, Sandia Resort and Casino is looking to fill more than 150 positions during their fall career fair. The resort will be hiring for positions in multiple areas, including administrative, hospitality, retail, and casino operations. The applicants will have the chance to interview directly with the hiring managers and even be hired on the spot.
At number 4, it was a beautiful day and an impressive turnout for runners hitting the trail in the Sandia Foothills over the weekend. The Albuquerque Parks and Recreation Department, along with other partners, hosted their second Foothills 10-mile run yesterday. The race took place at the Elena Gallegos open space on Tramway. The race offered more than $7,000 in prize money, with the first place male and female prizes of $1,000 each.
And at number 3, it's going to be a mild and quiet day for most of New Mexico. We'll be seeing temperatures in the 50s and 60s with a chance for rain just in southeast.
At number 2, the mayor of Santa Fe is now hoping to amend the state's constitution to give local governments more power over gun regulations. Santa Fe Mayor Alan Weber is proposing a ballot measure that would remove a provision in the state constitution that limits how much power local government has in deciding gun laws. Currently, the state constitution does not allow cities or counties to make gun regulations that are more restrictive than the state's. But if Weber's proposal is passed by the state legislature, local governments would be able to add more restrictions if they still fall in line with the U.S. Constitution.
And at number 1, despite APD's claims that a cleanup operation has reduced crime along part of the Central Corridor downtown, one Albuquerque business owner is saying that's not the case. Now, yesterday, Albuquerque police announced that they have made 70 arrests, cleared more than 63 felony warrants, and made nearly 500 traffic citations. However, Patty Garcia, the owner of Duke City Auto Body Repair Shop along Central, says Her business has been struggling to keep the homeless away from the camping outside of her shop, and she says it's driving away her customers. BCSO has partnered up with APD for that operation.